Hello, and welcome to another update video about XRP. So first of all, notably, the chart context overall, it has not changed for weeks, okay? So the chart has been in this triangle. It's still moving in the triangle, by the way. Okay, we might have a breakout to the upside, but I'm not fully convinced yet. We talk about that. The wave count hasn't changed on the micro level, and it also hasn't changed on the larger time frame. So the overall analysis is very consistent with previous updates. However, we want to take a look at what the next breakout points are and which levels now need to hold in order to keep the overall local uptrend, because there's a local uptrend that started here on the 30th of December, yeah, to keep that local uptrend alive. Because you can see we're printing currently higher highs and higher lows. So the thing is, we're dealing with this sideways range, right? We're dealing with this sideways correction, and in this sideways correction, we can identify all the waves that we need to confirm a triangle could be completed. Now, this would be wave A, wave B, wave C, wave D. Now, the E wave might have bottomed here last week. Absolutely possible. So I cannot rule that out, right? I mean, this is, but again, it hit the support area. I leave support on the chart because it's still relevant. So it is possible now that wave 4 bottomed here or ended here, which means, triangle is an ABCDE structure. So that was when all the minimum requirements for this triangle got fulfilled. And the move to the upside could now have started. Now, I'm still skeptical because, first of all, the rally from that low was only in 3 waves. So it ended after a 3-wave move. And typically when we see triangles break out, they do that in a very rapid fashion. They do it very aggressively, very directly. And this was seen before when the market broke out from here, from this triangle in December, this triangle in November, okay? This might have also been a triangle. So very aggressive continuation. I just don't see anything aggressive. It looks a bit tired. So I'm not convinced. I can only highlight that the wave count is complete. Now then, it tried to form an impulse. Failed. So maybe this is simply an extension of wave E. That's what I'm thinking, right? Because yesterday's dip ended also after 3 waves. So it broke micro support for an upside impulse, but that did not, invalidate the overall uptrend, okay? It did not invalidate the overall uptrend. This was only the very early, first micro support broke to tell us this is not an impulse, which increases potential for a test of the support area again, but it doesn't change the overall bullish outlook for XRP. Now, the overall bullish outlook will have to change with a break below 196, so if the market breaks below the 20th of December low. Yeah, but there is already, that's the key really, right? Because honestly, as long as we're holding above that level, whatever's happening here could just be an extension of the triangle with still a projected upside breakout. Now, all I'm saying is the wave count is complete and we're watching for signals that an upside breakout is underway. It's not confirmed yet, and that means, easily the blue count still has relevance. So what's the blue count? The blue count is a wider wave 4, easily possible, right? We often see that when the market is in a pattern that ideally would break out, the market has a chance. I mean, the pattern is complete, but we just don't see the follow through. So still be ready for a decline, right? I mean, for weeks, we've now been watching this triangle develop. Now we're at this pivot where it needs to make a decision. And as long as we're above support, especially then, I'm watching for higher. If we get close to 196, blue will become more likely. Okay, and the break below 196 will confirm it. It would mean that this is not a triangle, but instead it's like a WXY structure, and the Y wave is an ABC. So it could send us easily down to around about $1.80 next. Yeah, please be aware of that risk. But for now, there are some levels that will give us a heads up if that happens. So, for example, first of all, a break below that last low at 232. Any break below it will already indicate that the idea that wave 4 simply formed an extension is invalidated. Now, that means, however, just support could be tested first and then the 196 level. But it's the first level that, if broken, indicates the direct uptrend is over. So that also means this level serves as foundation for potentially further upside. Yeah, we're printing higher highs, higher lows. So we can simply add the red line to indicate this is structural support and the key level that must hold for the local uptrend to stay alive. So that's what we're tracking, right? This is a swing low that has some relevance, because as long as it's holding, we can keep the overall direct uptrend alive. But what are the next upside breakout points? Well, we've got this one here highlighted in green at 272, and then the next one at 290. These are the next two levels that need to be broken to the upside in order to confirm further this upside pressure, okay, and the upside breakout. And a fifth wave should take us to at least the all-time high, possibly even $5 in the medium term. For now, I'm simply watching the action in the triangle. Support areas are holding, so we're now waiting for a breakout signal. I think we're on a good way, but what I don't like so much is the lack in upside momentum. Maybe that, that can change, but I'm just reporting what I see right now, which just means we have to be on the side of caution still. That's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.